Frugal living is not about being cheap or depriving yourself of life's joy. It's about being wise and intentional with money. It allows you to reduce unnecessary spending, build financial freedom, and still enjoy meaningful experiences. By making consistent and thoughtful choices, you can create a lifestyle that fits your budget and give you peace of mind. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we'll talk about creative ways to start a frugal living lifestyle on low income at home. The first one is for you to realize it's a lifestyle. Frugal living is not a temporary fix, it's a mindset and a way of life. Instead of seeing it as cutting corners, think of it as building a new rhymes for your finances. The first step is to create a budget so you can clearly see where the money is going. Once you have this in place, it becomes easier to recognize what is truly necessary and what is simply draining your resources. Often we are short on cash, not because of lack of income, but because of trying to maintain a lifestyle that doesn't align with what you can actually afford. Choosing to live frugally shifts your focus from appearance and short-term desires to long-term security and peace. Number 2 is to set a goal. Goals are the driving force that keep you motivated. Without them, it is easy to lose track of your progress and feel discouraged. Setting financial goals, whether it's saving a set amount by the end of the year, paying off debt within 5 years, or preparing for a larger long-term investment, give you direction. These goals can be broken down into smaller monthly or weekly steps, making them more achievable. By writing them down and reviewing them often, you remind yourself why you're making sacrifices now. The process becomes less about what you are giving up and more about what you are working towards. Number 3 is downsize housing costs. Housing is often the largest expense in a household budget, and sometimes it's higher than necessary. If rent or mortgage payments are consuming too much of your income, it may be worth considering a move to a more affordable place. Downsizing doesn't mean lowering your quality of life. It can actually provide relief and open up financial breathing room. Choosing a less expensive living arrangement gives you more money to spend on grocery, savings, or paying down debts. The mindset shift is understanding that comfort and stability comes from financial balance, not from a house that stretches your budget too thin. Number 4, set back the basics. One of the most freeing steps in frugal living is simplifying life and returning to basics. This may mean preparing simple meal at home, avoiding constant upgrades to the latest phones or gadgets, or choosing practice over trendy. When you strip away unnecessary extras, you begin to see how much contentment can be found in simplicity. True joy doesn't come from possessions, but from stability, relationship, and peace of mind. By choosing the basics, you avoid the circle of always wanting more, and instead, you create a life where gratitude replaces comparison. Number 5, be patient with purchases. Frugal living requires patience. Instead of rushing to buy something immediately, give yourself time to think it over. Often waiting leads to discovering a better deal or realizing you didn't need the item in the first place. Very true. Developing the habit of delayed gratification helps you spend only on what truly matters. It also gives you the confidence to know you are in control of your money rather than being controlled by impulse. With time, patience becomes second nature, and you can learn that there will always be another opportunity for a purchase when the time and price are right. Number 6, use what you have. One of the simplest ways to save is by making the most of what you really have. Many people go grocery shopping while their pantry is still full, or buying new items without checking what they already have at home. taking inventories and using up what you already possess reduces waste and stretches your resources further. This applies not only to food but also to household items, clothing, and personal supplies. By being intentional about using what you have, you shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of the resourcefulness, discovering how much you really or truly already own. Number 7, get rid of debt. Debt is one of the greatest obstacles to financial peace. It lingers, adds pressure, and limits your freedom to make choices with your money. Living frugally creates the opportunity to tackle debt more aggressively by cutting back in certain areas and applying the savings directly to what you owe. Ignoring debt only makes it worse, but taking small, steady steps towards paying it off changes your future. Once debt is reduced or eliminated, you are no longer tied to monthly payments and can begin to save, invest, build towards bigger goals. A debt-free life is one of the greatest rewards of living frugally. Number 8, realize wants and needs. One of the biggest challenges in modern living is learning to separate wants from needs. Many purchases feel necessary in the moment, but when examined closely, they are often driven by social pressure, habits, or impulse. A new car, designer bag, or frequent meals out may feel like needs, but in reality, they are wants. They consume your budget. Needs are what keep you functioning and provide stability, while wants often bring temporary satisfaction at a high cost. By practicing discernment, you avoid clutter, waste, and financial strain, and instead focus your resources on what truly matters. Number 9, stop using credit cards. Credit cards create an illusion of having more money than you do. While they may come with rewards or points, they also encourage overspending and create the trap of carrying debts. Using cash or debit card instead help you stay grounded in reality, spending only what you actually have. This discipline prevents financial surprises at the end of the month and give you greater awareness of your spending habits. Over time, it becomes easier to live within your means when you remove the temptation of swiping a credit card without thought. Number 10, invest time, not just money. Many resources are available at low or no cost if you are willing to put in time. This could mean searching for discounts, learning new skill online, or taking advantage of free community events and resources. Time invested wisely often leads to saving money in the long run. For example, learning how to cook from scratch or repair simple household items yourself can reduce expenses significantly. Frugal living is not only about spending less, it's about being resourceful and maximizing the opportunities that don't require money. Number 11, limit eating out. Eating out is one of the fastest ways to drain your budget. While it may feel convenient, it's far more costly than preparing meals at home. Even if cooking feels overwhelming, starting with simple pre-prepared meal is still less expensive than restaurants. Treat dining out as an occasional activity rather than a regular habit. By planning meal ahead of time and reserving restaurant for special occasion or discount deals, you save money without feeling deprived. Over time, you'll see significant savings simply by shifting more meals to home cooking. Number 12, budget for holidays. Holidays and celebrations comes around every year. Yet, many people are caught unprepared and overspend when they arrive. By setting aside money throughout the year, you avoid the financial stress that often comes with birthdays, Christmas, or other festive activities. Planning ahead also allows you to shop smart, taking advantage of sales or clearance deals rather than paying full price at the last minute. A frugal approach to holidays means you can celebrate joyfully without debit or regret afterwards. Number 13, adjust social habits. Sometimes the company you keep influences your spending habits. Social gatherings, outings, and even browsing social media can lead to unnecessary expenses or comparisons. Living frugally may require adjusting how and where you socialize. This doesn't mean cutting off relationships, but rather finding low-cost or free ways to connect. Being open with friends about your financial goals can encourage support to help you stay on track. Surrounding yourself with people who respect your choices makes it easier to maintain a frugal lifestyle. Number 14, cut cable and pay subscriptions. Television packages and multiple streaming subscriptions can quickly add up. Cutting back or eliminating them together can save a significant amount each month. Free or low-cost alternatives are widely available, and many other enough entertainment without high bill. Choosing carefully what you really watch and enjoy helps reduce wasteful spending. Often, this simple change can put hundreds of dollars back into your budget annually. The last one is to cut back on meat and convenience food. Meat and convenience food are some of the highest grocery expenses. By reducing how often you eat meat and avoiding packaged snacks, drinks, or takeout coffees, you can save a considerable amount of money. Cooking from scratch and focusing on whole, simple ingredients make meals more affordable and often healthier. Even small adjustments like skipping meat a few nights a week or packing lunches instead of buying them, adding up over time. These habits not only save money but also encourage a healthier and more intentional lifestyle. Bottom line, frugal living is a journey built on patience, intentionality, and creativity. By making small, consistent changes in daily habits, you gradually gain control over your finances and create a more secure, balanced life. It's not about deprivation, it's about freedom. Once you experience the benefits of frugal living, you will find it becomes a natural and rewarding way of life. Thank you guys for staying till the end of this video. Kindly do well to subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you find value in this video. Of course, share to your family and friends that you think would need this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.